my channel Watson World. It's your girl Anna, and I am making a video today because I'm actually going to a workout with one of my friends. So I figured it's January, a lot of people are starting, a new regimen possibly, or maybe want to start one. So my friend invited me to go to this gym that's doing classes for the next 2 weeks. So I don't know the name of the gym, I don't know where it is, but I figured I might as well make a little mini video. So I'll try my best to, get some clips and whatnot, but I'll probably just at least talk about my experience and how it is. But yeah, so I'm gonna do that today, and then we might do some other stuff. So I might, just have a little day vlog. So figured I would bring you along for the ride. So this is my gym outfit. Obviously, not my slippers. We'll wear tennis shoes, but yeah, these are, don't worry about my Costco card in my pocket. These leggings are actually from a brand that I don't think exists anymore, LincActiv. For a while, I was supposed to make a video on them, like way back in the day, and I never did. So maybe I'll insert those clips here so I can actually use them for something, because I literally never made a video for it, because I originally got these in like a tank top and a shirt. I didn't keep the tank top or the shirt, and I just kept some more LincActiv stuff. Obviously, if you're watching this video, you will know that that's what it's about. So I wanted to do the try on portion of this video and try these on for you to see how they fit, and then I do want to actually try them out at the gym at some point as well, but I'm about to do laundry, so I want to try these on kind of first impression like I did with my other try on. That was back at the old house. That's a thing I need to talk about. So yeah, anyway, let's try these on and see how they fit for the first time. These leggings are the Conquer Within legging in the color red. Obviously they do have pockets on the side that are mesh, so like the other ones that I showed, the black leggings from a while back. So this has a mesh pocket, and then it has mesh on the leg that wraps around. So it matches my toenails. Look at the red. So funny. Okay, so that, and it's got the crisscross pattern, which I don't have any leggings that are like that, but that's very in right now, so I don't know, but that's cool. It does not have all of the waist pockets like the black ones did. It's just got the two side pockets, which I'm totally fine about. I don't really use those waist ones anyway. It does have one in the very back, like the key pocket or whatever, but not all the way around like the other thing. And then I have the crop top that goes over that, so that's what I'm gonna put on next. All right, and this is the Great Things cropped top. So it's got this little tie in the front, but it is way more sheer than I expected it to be. It's got this little texturing pattern, which I didn't realize either on the website. It does have thumb holes, and man, it's a cute red. It's a lot. I thought it was going to be cuter than I think it is. I don't know, but hello everyone. Just in case you didn't know, this video has taken forever. It's currently February 1st of 2022, and I don't even remember when that first clip was. I literally just had to rewatch this whole video to even see what I needed to do. And today is my first day back in the gym for 153 days, and I had to wear my red leggings, so I knew I had to make a video for working out. I didn't film my workout at all since it has been so long since I've been to the gym, so I did a follow along workout, so I was watching a video the whole time, so I obviously can't record while I was watching it, but I did basically a high intensity thing, so squats, and then different kinds of bridges, and then some ab stuff. So even though they didn't film it, that's kind of the general thing, so I'm going to give you a review on these. Obviously, I've had them for a really long time. I do like them. This is the first time really doing a hard workout I can remember. And from the video, so I showed you it had this crisscross pattern, but I actually don't like it for workouts. I had to pull them up a lot, and I feel like it would have been better if it literally just had a regular waistband, because it also is you can see, it still has the double seam on both sides. So I don't know if you can tell, but see if you can see the seam bulging out, because it's seam right there, and it kind of bothers me. So I did have to hike them up a lot, especially when I was doing after I did squats and whatnot. But I also have lost a lot of weight recently. I actually weighed myself this morning, and I am at my lowest weight that I have been in a long time. A little bit looser than they were when I first got them, from what I remember. So that could also be contributing to having to pull them up. These are size large, and in a lot of leggings I usually size down to a medium because I like them to fit tighter. So that's that. But on the elliptical, I did take a little clip of me on the elliptical, and they were fine for that. So maybe more cardio stuff and not as much resistance. But other than that, I do like wearing them for work. They're really nice because I can wear leggings. But yeah, the length is good on me. I'm 5'2", and yeah, the last. And then I just got this shirt. It says day off in the corner here. Funny. And then my sports bra is a Fabletics bra, so it's got this mesh over layer on it. So yeah, that's the fit. And because I live in Washington and it is freezing cold outside. Yep. On a sweater to go to the gym, and then we'll take it off when we do.
So obviously in typical Anna fashion, I stopped, doing what I was doing because I was running late, so I didn't get a lot of other videos. So I actually already finished the workout class, so I'm gonna kind of go over things a little bit. So first, I'm just gonna make like a whole like kind of wellness update video, so like kind of things that I am doing, supplements, things that I'm eating, and then starting, this possible getting back into working out thing. So before the workout class, I just went to Costco yesterday and I got some more of these overnight oats mush things. So this is what I had for breakfast. So wanted to get some protein in, and it's 270 calories. So I had that for breakfast. I also really like these True bars, so I actually brought one with me, but I didn't eat it. This is what I typically eat for breakfast, is one of these guys. These are amazing. I am absolutely obsessed with them. They have like all like kind of good ingredients. This is the nutritional facts. They're awesome because, yeah, they are like, all the things: gluten-free, soy-free, dairy-free, seed oil-free, vegan, plant-based. Like, there's like no crap in here, and I love them. Like, they're amazing. Literally, like, all delicious. They're so good. So currently the Costco 2-pack right now is these cookies and cream one and a coconut one, I think, and they're both so good. Usually the one, I get them from Amazon, and I get the cookie dough, cookie dough, I think, smother fudger peanut butter or something. So those are the flavors that I typically like. The ones that I originally got at Costco were like the glazed donut and I think the cookie dough one. That's the double pack that Costco used to have, and that's how I like got started on them, and then now I'm like totally obsessed. So that's what I typically have for breakfast in the morning, and then I also have a protein coffee. I guess I could go inside and show you that. Yeah, so that's what I typically have for breakfast usually. And then, yeah, I'll go inside and show you kind of supplements I'm taking and kind of other things like that. But yeah, so we'll do that in a minute. I'm gonna go over the workout class. So I only took a few videos of things. I wanted to take pictures of the like circuit training that we were doing because otherwise I'm not gonna remember. So I'll probably just overlay those over this like while I'm talking about it. So we went, so it was called God, I already forgot what the name of the gym was called. Find Your Fit. Find Your Fit was the name of the gym that we went to. So yeah, they have classes, personal training, nutrition, kettlebell, like all kinds of stuff. They have, this is their class schedule, so that's what I grabbed. Obviously, in case you're new here, if you've never been to my channel, I currently live in Washington. I live in the Puyallup area, so yeah, we went to the one in our area. I have a 2-week class membership, so because they were doing 2 weeks for $2 because start of the new year. So my friend, she is on like a buddy thing with her sister-in-law, so, and I went as like myself because I don't have a buddy to go with besides her, but she, yeah, was buddy for her other person. But yeah, so we're gonna see if I can get to any of these other classes. I definitely can if I get my butt up early. So it looks like Monday through Friday, the first class is at 5, the last class is at 6, except for on Fridays the last class is at 5. So that's unfortunate because work, like my early days is 8 to 5 Wednesdays and Fridays. So I thought that they would have a 6 p.m. class on Friday that we could go to, but there isn't a 6 p.m. class, which means I won't be able to go to any of, like, I could go to a Wednesday evening class, I guess. That's if I could. I could probably make it there by 6, but my friend that I went with, she works 7 to 6 Monday through Thursday, so she couldn't go to the ones at 6 because she doesn't get off work until 6. Yeah, we're not sure if, because since she has work at 7 and they're about an hour, so like from 5 to 6. But then like, will you have enough time to like go home and get ready to like go to work? Because we both live like 30 minutes away from where we work. So that's, we'll see. So I'll probably, if I want to do the classes later this week, I'll have to do them by myself. And I'm not sure how I feel about that. But it's only for 2 weeks. So we'll see if I get my butt in gear. I probably wouldn't do it on Wednesdays, Fridays, unless I did that evening class on Wednesday, because I work 9 to 6 on Mondays, 10 to 7 Tuesday, Thursday, and then 8 to 5 Wednesday, Friday. But I am trying to change my schedule so that work 9 to 6 Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and 10 to 7 Tuesday, Thursday, to have a little bit more consistency. And the 8 to 5 days are really tough for me because since I live 30 minutes away from my job, the traffic at those times is just horrendous. Like, it takes me way longer to get to and from work than normal. So we'll see about that. Anyway, about the class itself, I actually enjoyed it. I was more impressed than I was expecting, because in case you didn't know, again, if you're new here, I am actually a physical therapist. Okay, I have my doctorate of physical therapy. If you've seen any of my diaries of a PT student slash DPT, I may include this in that playlist, kind of, how it is working out in a class as a physical therapist, because this is typically my thing. Is obviously, as a physical therapist, I have a lot of education on body mechanics and how things move and exercise and things like that. But when it comes to my own fitness, I'm not like super great at listening to my own advice, if that makes sense. So the problem that I usually have with like personal training and things like that is that like their motivation, I guess, for movement, most people like get a personal trainer or whatever because they're trying to lose weight or they're trying to, get toned or whatever, versus like my purpose of giving people exercises as a physical therapist is to improve like strength, mobility, because you have pain or you have an injury, things like that. So the purpose of them is different. So I've had a personal trainer multiple times in my life. The first time was like right after I graduated high school. I did it for 3 days because we got like a free pass with the gym that I went to with one of my friends. Yeah, I threw up 2 out of those 3 days. Like, literally left the gym and threw up in the parking lot. And I was like, that's stupid. Like, I should not be pushing myself to the point where my body literally has to throw up. Like, so I was like, nope, not doing it. So then I did personal training when I was in Arizona. I have a whole playlist on that. So there's like 3 videos of that, I'm pretty sure. I can link those down below if you are interested in watching those. But yeah, I did that for, I think, like 6 months. And I did tell my trainer, like, I was in PT school at the time. So I was like, hey, just so you know, like, I'm in physical therapy school. Like, I have a lot of education. I have my bachelor's in exercise science. But my point of getting a personal trainer at that point in time was motivation. Like, I needed somebody to tell me what to do, because even though I have a lot of knowledge and literally my job is creating like basically exercise programs for people literally every single day, like, I don't have an injury. Like, I'm not trying to rehab myself. So I'm like, I am looking for a personal trainer to give me things to work on to build up just general, strength, basically. That was kind of my purpose. So I told her that kind of out the gate. And then, yeah, because some of the things that personal trainers do is like harder than like what you typically do as a human being. Whereas like exercises that I do as a physical therapist, most of the time, obviously everybody's different, physical therapists clinics are different. It depends on what you are there for. But typically, like, I personally am having them do more like functional movements or things that will translate to function, like being able to reach overhead, being able to reach behind your back, being able to pick things off the ground, being able to get in and out of chairs, like those type of things. So anyway, I'm kind of going a rabbit hole, but that's kind of the difference. All right. So with this class, so it was circuit training, which I do like circuit training because you get to do like multiple different body parts and get to switch things so it's not as strenuous, like versus doing like, 3 sets of 10 of like one thing, which is typically what we do like in therapy a lot of the time. So for this, it was 4 exercises. You did it for 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off, 4 times. Okay, so you do one exercise, 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off, 4, and then another exercise, 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. The other one, 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. The last one, 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. You have a minute break in between each of those exercises, but the minute break is not actually a break. Okay, so there was a list of exercises that you could choose from rest. Well, I did wall sits most of the time. I did glute bridges some of the other times. One time I did mountain climbers. I did not do those again. And then, yeah, some of the other options. I think I did squats one time as well. Most of the time I did bridges or wall sits. But yeah, there's a couple other options. I think I took a video of that board, like what your options were. Because people were like running outside. Like it's like 30 something degrees, 38 degrees outside right now. I was like, I'm not doing that. Burpees, I'm not doing that. Like so there was options, which I appreciated. Okay. So yeah, so there was 1, 2, 3, 4 like stations. So each station had the 4 exercises and they kind of alternated it between like lower body and upper body. So I did appreciate that. So the other thing that I did like is even though you were doing an exercise for 20 seconds, you kind of were still setting your own pace. So at first, because like a lot of times what happens is like the first like 2 sets, you go faster because you're not as fatigued. So I would notice that like I could do this like way faster, but then the second set I couldn't, and then by the third set I was like dying. So I try to keep that in mind of like being a little bit slower at the beginning to last longer, because my endurance also is not great. I appreciated that, and like the trainer actually really liked her because like she would it was a big class, there was a lot of people there. She still like would come up and like talk to people. So like my friend would do like arm like circles with weight, and she's kind of got some neck shoulder stuff going on. She was just doing it without weight, and the girl came over and she's like, hey, like do you have like shoulder like injury or anything? And she was like, yeah, like something's going on, and so I just don't want to like push it or anything. So she's like, okay, like sounds good. And then I was having a really hard time with kettlebell swings. I don't typically do that exercise. I don't use a kettlebell for a lot of things, especially like swings. So she actually helped me positioning wise, which I appreciated, because yeah, I was like I'm like, she's like, have you ever done kettlebell swings? And I was like, a little bit, but like not really. Like it's not a typical exercise that I do. She kind of helped me with form, which I appreciated, because that was the other thing that a lot of times like trainers and like class and stuff, you're focusing so much on just like the time of things, like doing something for the 20 seconds or whatever it is, and not focusing on form. So I was still trying to work on doing the exercise properly and having good form versus just doing it to do it for the time, if that makes sense. So like I cannot do box jumps. Have never been able to do a box jump. If it's like 12 inches or higher, no, I can't. Like, I'm too short. I haven't built up the strength to do it. And I'm also terrified because I have done it once and I fell on my butt, and I will not do it again. So she was like, instead of box jumps, you could do step ups. So I did like a step up march instead, and made sure that I was like, doing it more accurately than just doing it for like time and trying to be really fast. Yeah, that's kind of what I was focusing on. I think that I like did pretty well. I started getting a little bit of a headache after the second round, but that also could have been just a variety of things. Like I literally ate that overnight oat like as I was driving to my friend's house so that we could carpool. So like, not having, a lot of stuff in my system before working out probably played a role. My water intake has not been great, so that's probably going to play a role. So, just kind of other things, and just I haven't worked out a long time. So, yeah, I just don't have the stamina quite yet. So, yeah, I did get a little nauseous because whenever I get a headache, it makes me nauseous for whatever reason. Overall, I think I did okay. I didn't actually throw up, so I'll take it as a win, honestly. But I did enjoy the class and the circuit, and yeah, everybody was super nice. We ended with like a bonus round. I don't think I was able to take a video of the options for that, but I chose lateral walks and monster walks because we do that a lot in physical therapy, and I'm like, yes, love those, I will do those, thank you. So that was good. But yeah, we'll see how sore I am tomorrow, especially like in my arms, because my upper body's weak. I already just know that. I'm leg dominant. I played soccer my whole life. I've got way stronger legs than I do arms, and I just know that about myself. But yeah, overall, it was pretty great. So I enjoyed it, and hopefully I can get my butt in gear and do a couple more classes in the next couple weeks, because might as well use the free classes that I have. So if I do that, maybe I'll include those in a video. So I'll probably wait to post this video maybe after the 2 weeks and kind of see how it goes and do a little update on that. I am not a morning person, so getting up to do a 5 or 6 a.m. class is gonna be interesting. I probably the 5 a.m., unless like I get motivated to go like with my friend, if she thinks that she could make that before work, that's the only way that my butt will get out of bed. Otherwise, I'll maybe try to do a 6 a.m. class on like Tuesdays and Thursday before work, and then see how that goes. So anyway, we'll kind of, see what happens. But yeah, let's go inside and I'll go kind of over some other like my supplements and protein and whatever things that I've got, and give you the little rundown of that stuff too.